transformed it to Super Village. The plan continues for the next 3 years, starting with the Duena and so on. All this can't be achieved unless we assure the sustainability of our team, which will be through recruitment sessions twice a year, an orientation session for new students, and documenting every step in our path. By this, we can assure that even after 100 years, our team will be here to change the world. More than 2,000 persons were directly impacted. Our team worked for more than 17,200 hours. Members involved in these projects were more than 100 active members with only 6,200 Egyptian pounds. I wanted a perfect ending, but I learned that the world is round, and under every deep, a lower deep opens. The place that may seem the end may also be a new beginning. In short, whoever you may be, I'm sure to this conclusion you will agree. When everyone's somebody, then no one's anybody. Thanks for listening, and thanks for being here today.
Could we please have some silence?
Okay, now we'll begin the question and answer sessions. All the judges may ask the questions.
Don't worry, it's not a question, it's a comment. First, let me congratulate all 4 universities, not only for an excellent presentation, but also for tackling problems that our government in Egypt has failed to even think about in the last 40 or 50 years. And lastly, again, to the all 4 universities, you have given romantic people like myself the belief that there is really hope in this future, and there is hope for our children. Thank you all, and God bless you.
Thank you.
Yeah, make this quick. First of all, congratulations on an excellent presentation.
Thank you.
You did touch some very good issues that makes a lot of us think more. I was very intrigued by the Arizona game. How do you plan on distributing that?
These games will be distributed in supermarkets and in there will be advertising in clubs that there will be recruitment sessions. We held these sessions in the schools for educating students and the children in the clubs. We thought that it would be really useful to provide them with this game, so we played it, and in addition to the sessions. And there is also can be provided with the internet and through our site, sifeassiut.org.
I think you should also take into consideration of distributing it outside of the student.
Of course, this will happen. The game will be patented, and then there will be newer versions, and it will be distributed all over the world.
Yeah, being from Upper Egypt, you're relatively underprivileged in the sense of reaching up to the sponsors and the businesses and the likes. How did you overcome this challenge to reach up to this success story?
First of all, thank you for the question, but please, can you repeat it once more, and then
how did you overcome the challenges of being not as accessible to the sponsors geographically, being from Upper Egypt, not in the center in Cairo or in Alex? Is that clear, or do you? ازاي وصلتوا للبزنسز فور سبونسرز عشان توصلوا للنجاح اللي وصلتوا له being في اسيوط بعيد عن السنتر والبزنسز في كايرو واسكندريه والحته دي؟
People in Upper Egypt, is not all of them are concerned about only this stuff that doesn't matter for business or something. There are some people, according to their educational status and so on, are concerned about being successful in somewhere and in some fields. And there were many people and many companies were so encouraged by our ideas and our projects, and many of them helped us so much in applying this project.
Any other question?
Thank you so much. Equally impressed as everyone else. I just wanted to ask, probe in a little bit more on the financials, because some of the slides, like the mushroom, for example, project, you said 75%, if I recall right, 75% success, or what does that, can you just give me a magnitude? What is it reflecting in terms of value?
This 75% was, as for example, in Mushroom King 1, the initial materials costed only £5, and it was sold in 25 pounds. So the profit was 20 pounds, which is 80%. The same thing was in Nairobi, where the initial material were less in cost, and it was about. The selling price is also is less, so the profit was 75% only, as the initial material was £5 and the cost was £20. So the profit was 75%. The value
in total?
Each kilogram costs £20. The selling price of each kilogram is £20.
Now, all I'm looking for was just the bigger picture in total. That was what, in terms of magnitude? Do you have statistics on that?
Yes, I'll explain it to you. The initial materials of this project to grow 1 kilogram of mushroom is about £5. And the selling price of each in the market is about £25. So by counting this, the profit was 80%. By counting 25 and the initial materials is £5, so the profit increased to 80%.
I just want to reconfirm my understanding. The Halazona again is your complete creation and invention, right?
Totally. It's totally our invention.
Any more questions?
With regards to the recycling project, can you elaborate a bit on the returns generated by this project and the economic opportunity that you've created through this project?
Sorry, I can't hear you.
المردود المالي او العائد المالي من البروجكت بتاعت الريسايكلينج والفرصه الاقتصاديه اللي انتم خلقتوها من خلال المشروع.
Okay. Well, actually, the number
After 2 weeks.
Sorry. The recycling company, okay, deals with the owner directly. We introduce them to each other and they deal together. So we just put the information of they are going to buy the garbage from them, and they are gonna do the project, the recycling project, and they will deal together with each other. And we just keep in touch with them to know that they're.
Instead of throwing...
Okay, time has expired.
Thank you.